In West Bengal, do teachers hit children?
No, they don't hit much. They give punishment like for stand
Okay.
for 10
Keep them
minutes,
standing for
like
a
that.
few minutes, like that. Yeah.
Huh.
So I think
10
all
minutes like
those
that.
teachers, who still slap the children or, hit them with dusters or scales, that should be banned
Hmm.
completely. It's said that it
Hmm.
is completely banned and it's not
Hmm.
allowed, but it is completely illegal now. But teachers still do that. Some
Huh.
teachers still do that.
Huh.
The ones who are older, they have
Hmm.
their own way of.
Ah.
They think that beating is the only way to set them right. Because of
Even I
such,
have also heard this
because of such teachers,
in many schools.
children are very scared of new teachers.
Even I have also heard this in many schools.
Yeah.
Even in senior classes, this happens.
Okay.
The teacher, they used to scold, but in junior classes, very very less. I think hardly if any teacher, that also very lightly if they have beaten any students or not. But in senior classes, I have heard that many teacher, they use scales like
Right.
to beat the students.
Yeah. Once my daughter was in class 5, she was about 9. She was 9 years old, I think, 9 or 10.
Okay.
She did not just bring a folder. I mean, a folder or file,
Okay,
something
folder.
like that. She did not bring that on time. Her teacher tied her shoelaces with the bench, tied the laces with the bench, and she was not able to get up for the entire session that day. For 7-8 hours, she was tied to the bench, and then she slapped her tightly. She gave her 2 slaps. It was so horrific. And when she came
This
back,
is very bad.
such a small child, 9 or 10. Principal said the older teachers still do this because they think this is the best way to teach children. And if you are with me, I can, file a case against her and we can just expel her from school. Then that teacher apologized, then we let her go. But even after that, she kept taunting my child for the entire, class 5 that, I can't do anything with you. You will call your mama. You will call your papa.
Mommy will come and complain.
So I still can't forgive that teacher at all. I have also given, tuitions at my coaching center. I have never touched a child. I can't believe how these other teachers, they slap the other children. How come they do that? I can't even believe.
You taunting, you said, na ma'am, this happens in each and every school.
Okay.
If any guardian will go and tell about any teacher, or if they talk freely with any teacher also, na, and if the teacher thinks that their mother and their parents are too smart, how they can come directly and talk to them. They take that revenge in the child.
Right.
And that teacher who did that, na, tying the shoelace with the table, that should not be done. See, ma'am, if you keep your leg still for 1 hour, you will see what kind of your leg will feel. We will get a sensation like,
Yes.
And think about her, how she would have felt that time.
Right. I feel like crying whenever I think of that incident. How come she dared to do this with my child? I can never forgive her. And we forgave her. We did not file a case against her. Even then, she kept taunting her and she kept taking her revenge. And my daughter told me she still hits children, but not me. That means she did not change. And now I regret that I should have actually filed a case against her.
They will never change because that is their habit.
Yeah.
Habit cannot be changed in 1 or 2 days or 2 months or year. Okay, it should be changed within themselves, by themselves. Okay, ma'am. And see, ma'am, teaching is a work of patience.
Correct.
If you are not having patience enough, you should not come to this job.
I feel, a teacher, if you can't love your children, love your students, then you have no right to become a teacher. Because before teaching them, you have to love them. You have to treat them like your own children. If someone raises his hand on your children, then how would you feel? I never even touched my students. I have taught for few years in my coaching center also. I used to take all classes from 1 to 8. I never touched any of them. Some parents would come and say, ma'am, slap him. I mean, how some parents also are like that?
No, actually, the parents are fed up with their child. They cannot do anything. That's why
Yeah.
they're telling,
Yeah. They would say,
ma'am,
"Ma'am,
you do at least
yeah,
so that we can tell
man, he
them.
doesn't study. You slap him, you teach him, you do whatever you want." I said, no, sorry. Slapping and hitting the child is
I
not.
can't do.
I can never do that. You do that if you want, but
Hmm.
that is still a bad thing. Parents should also not do that. Even parents shouldn't hit their children.
Mhm.
I feel that children get scared,
Mhm.
and those things stay in
Mhm.
their minds.
I was very much excited of this session. My son was too. He was telling me, Mommy, 12:15, get ready, get ready. I'm ready only.
Okay,
I'm ready only.
and the
Let's
actually,
ma'am send the link.
and the entire session was actually about him. Most of it was about him.
About him only, yes,
Yeah.
ma'am. Ma'am, in between, in this, you have also transferred in many of the places, or you
No, no,
stayed
no,
in
no.
the same
No.
Delhi only? Then,
I was born and brought up in Delhi only, and I got married also in Delhi.
okay.
I always, I
Mhm.
lived my life in Delhi only. Just 11 years
Mhm.
back, we got shifted to Noida because we had to buy a new place, and my husband's job was
Okay.
in Noida. So he said, I have to travel for 1.5 hours every day. So to and fro, it was
Mhm.
3 hours. So he said, when we are taking a new house,
Mhm.
let me buy it in Noida only, so that commuting becomes easier for me. Actually, I didn't want to
Mhm.
leave Delhi. I still love Delhi. I didn't want to leave it, but for his job's sake, we came here. So apart from that, I never moved to any place. I from Delhi to Noida, that
Okay.
was the only shift. So I am actually still close to
Okay.
Delhi. So my parents are just 20 minutes away from me even now. Thank
Okay.
God
Okay.
it was not a transferable job. I can understand what you must be feeling.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
The study part I discussed with you, but there are many other stuffs also, like shifting a house from one place
Right.
to
Right.
the furniture, this all,
Right. That
arranging the
was
furniture and all that.
it was
It's
so
too tough,
difficult when
right?
I moved from that. I moved only once. That was so difficult that
Mm.
I told my husband, shifting from one place to another is such a big task. I never knew that I am going to live here till my last breath. I am not going to shift again. It's so difficult, I felt. Yeah.
Yes. Now see, ma'am, movers and packers are there. They
Yeah.
will pack your goods, but they will pack your goods and then they will when you will shift in some other place, they will keep in that house. But all the clothes and all that things you have to arrange. You have to keep it in the cupboards, your kitchen utensils and all that.
Every,
So that
small,
is also
small things, they can't take care of everything. You have to take care of, small, small things. All the memories of your children took first steps in the house. So I had to, make sure that I bring everything to the new house. I didn't want to leave any memories there. My daughter used to make happy birthday cards for me. She was 10 when we moved here. So I had to make sure that I bring everything here because I wanted to keep
every
everything with
cards. Memories as
every
a
three
memory.
years. It's difficult to take everything there.
Mm.
So do you bring all the
Mhm.
stuff to the new place?
Yes, ma'am. We have brought all the stuffs because, ma'am, we were when we were staying in Kharagpur, na, that was a rented flat. Okay,
Okay.
we got leased from the bank, so we cannot keep anything, na.
Correct.
That's why we purchased a flat here, so that after my son's 10th board exam, if we admit him to some other place, then we can keep few things in this flat because it is our own flat, na.
This one is your own flat.
This one is
Okay.
our own
Yeah.
flat, ma'am.
So now, if your husband gets transferred and you go to some other place, then you can leave some things here. Yeah.
Yes.
So
We
some,
will leave almost
yeah,
everything only. Few
right.
things
And
only
you
we
can
will
take
leave.
just the necessary stuff to the new place.
Necessary stuffs, yes.
Right.
Yes, that's only because taking all furnitures, all
Taking
things, all
everything is
clothes
so
is a
difficult.
big
Yeah.
headache.
Right. Yeah.
Big headache because that time only you will come to know, oh, this much clothes are there
Yeah.
which of no use, we have to throw that. Then you will
That
get
time
this much
you come to
garbage.
that time you come to know, oh, I have so many clothes. I used to think I have no clothes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. My God. So
That time you will come to
I
know.
have stuffed this house so much.
Yes, ma'am. Even ma'am, I was also born and brought up in Dhanbad, Jharkhand.
Okay.
I am not from West Bengal. I am born and brought up in Dhanbad, Jharkhand. My father used to work there in Coal India.
Okay.
BCCL, you might have heard.
Yeah, Coal
Bharat
India I've
Coking
heard.
Coal.
Yeah.
Coal India. Then we did our schooling, education, all from there. Okay. Then my husband was also from that place only, Dhanbad.
Okay. So
Okay.
because
But
of
he
the
got
job, you got transferred to West Bengal. Okay.
my father-in-law was working there in railway. So as he was working in Dhanbad railway, so he got a flat there, railway quarter. So
Okay.
that time, sometimes I used to stay there, and I was studying also there. I was doing my B.Ed. But as my husband was in bank, so he got transferred in West Bengal, and from that time he is getting transferred to every other places.
So
Still
now,
now he's getting.
because of his transferable job, it's very difficult for you to meet your, parents.
But in summer season, I come to my parents' house. But my parents also, my father, mother, they have also shifted in Kolkata.
Okay.
After retirement, they have also
You
shifted
visit them
in
every
Kolkata.
summers.
Almost every summer, ma'am, because we are 3 siblings. Okay. And my sisters are also working. They are also in schools only, school teacher.
Okay.
So
They also come in summer. So you all get to meet each other, right?
Yes,
So
ma'am,
summers
yes.
must be a lot
They
of
get
fun,
time.
You have a lot of fun at that time.
Ma'am, that time.
Okay, that's
At least for 1 week also, 5 days also, I try to come so that I can meet them, because rest days whole year we all are busy. They are also busy with their schools, and
right.
I am also busy with my housework, son, and all other things. That's why.
When you go at that time, you have double benefit that you are not just meeting your parents, you are meeting your siblings also in one go.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
That's great.
Yes.
It's great to catch up with your family once in a while. And your son also loves going
And
to Nani's place?
They all sons and daughters love to come to their mama's house.
Okay. Your siblings' children
Hardly
also.
few
They
are
all love
there.
to meet each other. Okay.
Meet each other. They don't have to study. They will not get any scoldings.
Correct.
They will do whatever they want.
Have fun. Lot of fun at Nani's place, and there is nobody who will scold them.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, you are correct now. And moreover, masis and all their mamas and all they are there.
Correct.
So the child have that habit. No, I will get many things. I will get to eat many good things.
Mama's place, Nani's place is like Kuber ka khazana for children, grandchildren.
I will get to eat many good things. I will get many good things.
Love to shower them with gifts because they know that they are going to visit only once a year.
Yes, ma'am.
Clothes,
This is they are like
everything. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. And moreover, they are getting free times, no time they don't have to study, they don't have to do anything, nothing. Only enjoy, eat, TV.
Yeah, and enjoy. Yeah.
Play and eat. Yes, ma'am. Yes. Ma'am, I want to ask you something like, ma'am, as I'm speaking with you, what all things you have seen in my speaking which I need to change? Like my pronunciation or any, like I'm speaking too fast or anything, ma'am, kindly please
Actually,
help
Priyanka,
me
you are
so that I
speaking
can.
English very well. You are quite fluent at English, and there are just a very few grammar mistakes. That's all. You are not speaking too fast, and there are actually no pronunciation mistakes also. Just a few grammar mistakes you have made. That's all. And if you listen to more English, they will also go away. You are actually quite good at English. Say.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, I'm taking this as a compliment because,
you are actually quite fluent in English. I was thinking that why is she having conversation with me? She's already so good in English. But then you started.
No, ma'am.
You are making very few mistakes. And that will also go away with time, with practice. So, yeah.
I don't know why whenever I speak with any one who is very much higher to us, like you or any other who is very much expert in this, I don't know why I feel like hesitate. I feel like no, from inside I don't know why from inside I'm getting little fear, like I'm little conscious, you can say, like am I speaking correctly? Am I speaking, pronouncing the word?
Don't hesitate at all. You speak very well. It might be possible that you are making mistakes only because of nervousness. So don't be nervous. You speak English so well that you don't need to be nervous. You can even teach children. Yeah, you have already done English. You even try to have conversation with any other YouTuber. He will also tell you the same thing, that you really speak well.
Ma'am, you have told it is only that is enough for me, ma'am, and that I will try to improve more, ma'am.
Just listen
You
to
don't know,
more.
ma'am.
Just listen to more English content like movies, series, anything that you like, or conversation, whatever you want. But you speak well. Pronunciation mistakes are not there. You are not speaking fast, and only grammar mistakes are there. It was such a lovely conversation. I enjoyed talking to you, about all the transfers and children and everything.
It was a
really
dream. It was a dream for me, ma'am. You don't know, the day I got your message, it was a dream for me. I thought, my God, maybe something good is happening. Nowadays, my good days are coming. I thought like this. Because every time
talking to you. Yeah.
Every time, whenever I do anything, nothing I get. Anytime I do anything, every time it get failed. But this time, when I got a message to you and I got a reward from you, I thought, now something good is going to happen in my life. Opportunities are opening, doors are opening for me.
Oh.
I thought.
Thank you so much for saying that. Okay, Priyanka, best of luck. You will
Thank you, ma'am. Same to you,
job in a good school. You will get a job in a good school very soon. Okay. Good luck.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Bye-bye.
Okay, ma'am. Bye-bye. Nice to talk with you, ma'am.
Same here.